the thing about me, and this is what and I'm going to try to be as incredibly respectful as I possibly can be. A lot of these damn NBA players today get on my last damn nerves because they've forgotten, from a fan's perspective, what basketball is all about. Of course, it's a team game. Of course, you share the basketball. Listen, man, I was raised in this business practically by Larry Brown. He was one of the big. Remember, Max, not just Big House Gaines and the late, great John McClendon as well, who helped integrate the sport of basketball. My first two jobs after doing high school reporting for the New York Daily News for 1 year, the first two people I covered in basketball was John Chaney and Larry Brown. Okay? And who talked about playing the right way more than them? So I get it, and I understand team concept. You understand defensive scheme, offensive scheme, sharing the basketball, being unselfish, being selfless, trusting your teammates, et cetera, et cetera. That's why movies like Any Given Sunday, Friday Night Lights, and all of these other things, are riveting to me because I heard that kind of talk before. But in the sport of basketball, at some point in time, it's me and you. Even though it's a team game and we got guys around, it's me and you. And there's so many of today's players that want to throw that off. They want to shove that aside. They don't want you looking for the one-on-one matchup. And one of the reasons why I always appreciated the greatness of Kobe, the greatness of MJ, guys like that, is because when you put them in the face of a confrontation and you said, excuse me, somebody talking, or somebody said this, they're like, really? Michael Jordan one time in a press conference, I forgot who it was against. Somebody said that, I don't know if it was Jeff Van Gundy and a couple of the Knicks. Somebody said something. And MJ said, okay. Then got up and walked out when the press conference was over, Max. Turns around and said, who said that again? You see what I'm saying? So everybody knew. All he said was, who said that again? And everybody knew, oh, damn. Oh, it's going to be something. It's going to be something. And so many of today's players rob us of that because they don't want to engage, because they don't want the media to make something out of it. They don't want social media to make. It's basketball. And when you have a one-on-one confrontation, even though it's a team game, I don't know about anybody else. I am dying, more so than the championship, I am dying to see LeBron straight up against Kawhi Leonard with a conference title on the line. Well, that's what I want.
Let me say this quickly.
That's what I want.
I appreciate your point. I don't disagree with it in this sense. Like, this game ain't about Montrezl Harrell versus Serge Ibaka, right? On the poster, the fight is the heavyweight championship.
Preach, Maximilian. Preach.
And Kawhi. I'll say this, too. A lot of sports is you got to beat your man. You got to win your matchup. Aaron Donald's Aaron Donald because he's going to beat his. You got to put two guys on him. One guy, he's going to win that matchup.
That's different.
So his team,
right?
And the reason basketball has been, along with boxing, barbershop talk basically, is because it can boil down to this guy or this guy differently than football or baseball or other sports. I'll just say this: LeBron's game has always been part magic, part Michael. He is not exactly like Jordan.
I'm not asking him to be.
And Kawhi is actually more like that. Kawhi is more of the individual, but even his mentality is not about beating you. It's about helping the team win. You have two guys who play the game the right way. What you're asking them to do is play the game the right way plus.
That's it.
Plus.
But that's what we want. That's what we want. Tell me you don't want that.
I can't disagree with that.
Tell me you don't want that.